Right. So maybe you're not going to become a nurse, so you're thinking, this doesn't really apply to me. Well, it still does, right? Most of us are going to have to work for a living, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and take a look at some conversion unit and how we can use it to compare, in a kind of more everyday type of scenario. Well, maybe not every day, but at least a couple times in a lifetime. So in this question, we're going to say that you have two job offers. In both of them, you're going to work 40 hours per week, 48 weeks a year, just to keep it nice and simple. One is salaried at $40,000 per year. So if you don't know what salaried means, basically that's the amount of money that you're going to make no matter what. And then the other pays $22 or $22 per hour. Which one has the higher pay or the higher dollars per year? And so if we think about what our desired unit, right, we want to know which one has the higher dollars per year. So we need to go ahead and compare those, right? For one of them, we're already given dollars per year, so 40,000. So now we just have to figure out if the other job pays more than 40,000 or less than 40,000. And then we can think about what information we're given in this question, right? So we're given 40 hours per week. We're given 48 weeks in a year. And then we're given $22 per hour. And then if we think about kind of what our desired units, we want dollars on top and then year on the bottom. In this case, all of the units that were given are conversion units. None of them are not a conversion unit or just one regular number. So you can actually pick any one of these that you want to start off with. I would recommend starting off with, we have dollars that we want up here. And this number already has dollars in the numerator. So that's where I would recommend starting. So the 22 goes with the dollars in the numerator. And for every $22, you have to work 1 hour, right? So the 1 goes on the bottom. There's no number there, so it's an implied 1. And if we think about what our desired unit, we want dollars on top. Boom, we're already halfway through this problem. We got dollars on top. It's the hours that I'm going to want to change, and I'm going to want to change them to years. So before even doing anything, I know that I'm going to want hours in the numerator. That way they can go ahead and cancel out. All I have to do is hunt through my problem and find something that says hours. I have the $22 per hour, but I'm already using that unit, so that would just get me nowhere. Any other place that I have hours is right over here, 40 hours per week. So for every 40 hours, you work 1 week, and boom, your hours canceled out. If we think about what number we have on the bottom, we have weeks, but we want years, so we're not quite there yet. But I know instantly, boom, I can just put weeks up here because that's what I need to cancel out. So then I just have to go through my problem and hunt out where is weeks. Well, I see it right there, 48 weeks in 1 year. So 48 weeks in 1 year. Boom, the weeks and the weeks cancel out. Now my denominator is years, which is exactly what I want. And then what I can do is just go ahead and plug that through my calculator. So I take 22 times 40 times 48, and you'd come up with 42240 or $42,000 a year about. Note that all of these values are exact numbers, so there's no sig figs here. And so you can see that the $22 hour job pays more. As the salaried position only pays for 40 hours. And again, it needs to be in this format because this is very easy to follow, right? You can see exactly what you did in every single step. You don't need the colors. You don't even have to put these canceling out if you don't want to. You can just leave them without being canceled, without showing that you canceled them out. It's almost a little bit better because then it's, once you start canceling stuff out, it might be a little bit hard to read. But there's another example.